All right, scholars, this is the last part for me for today. So I am going to go over two of the questions that you had in your practice problems, and I hope that you get the same answers as me. So this question, you had to use your paper and pencil and write the fraction for each color of this flag. So when I look at the colors they're asking me for, I see light gray, white, and black. Well, I noticed that there are two white parts on this flag, and I also noticed that there are one, two, three, four total parts on this flag. So I'm going to get my pencil out, and I know if I have two white parts, then my top number is 2, and my bottom number should be the total number of parts on this flag, and that is 4. So 2/4 of this flag is white. Then I'm going to do black next. Yes, I skipped light gray. We will go back to that in a second. So looking at black, I noticed that there are two parts that are colored black, and I know that there are still 4 parts in my whole. So the fraction for the black part of this flag, or the black color of this flag, is again 2/4. Sweet. So 2/4 of this flag is white and 2/4 of this flag is black. Now, I have light gray here, but I don't have any parts of this flag that are colored light gray. So I could just put 0, but since we are just now beginning to practice fractions, I'm going to still write it as a fraction. So since I have 0 parts that are light gray, my top number will be 0. And my bottom number will be 4, because 0 parts of this flag are light gray, or 0/4 of this flag is light gray. All right, scholars, so I hope that this helped you. Now here's one more question down below. For this one, you had to use your paper and pencil and partition this triangle. That was the first step. Then you have to color in the fraction 1/2. Now for our last example, you didn't have to partition that shape because it was already partitioned for you. This time our shape is totally blank, and so now we have to partition it. And if my directions say to color in 1/2, I have to think back to those anchor charts. And I remember that half means 2, that I'll have 2 equal parts. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix it up and get a purple crayon. And now I have to figure out how to divide or partition this triangle into 2 equal parts. So I'm going to try this way first. Again, if I was sharing this candy bar with my friend, oh, she would be pretty upset if I gave her this little bitty piece. So that's not equal. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And since horizontally doesn't work, let's try vertically. So I'll start at this vertex, and I'm going to draw a line down to the middle of this side. And now, using my scholarly eye, I can tell that those parts are pretty much equal. It's as close as you can get it. And so now, if I have 2 halves on my shape here, I have to now color in 1/2. So I'll use blue. I'll use blue to color in 1/2 of this triangle. Color, 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 and bam. All right, and so now I have colored in 1/2 of this triangle. So for these problems, it was a little different because you had to first partition the shape and then color in half of the shape or 1/4 of the shape, whatever color you chose. So scholars, I really hope that these videos helped you today, and you can always review them before you take your exit tickets. So good luck, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.